comment on this video. First video is actually the students prank their lecturers and they encounter some fight, and at the end is they celebrate their lecturer's birthday. Alright, for me is kind of, it actually depends on the lecturer actually, because maybe some of the lecturers are okay with that, but some not okay with that kind of prank and other things. And but if you see in the video, firstly the facial reaction of the lecturer is very totally out, but after that when they celebrate their lecturers, so we can see the happiness of the lecturer because the student appreciate their lecturers. So I think it's kind of a good values which is we appreciate our lecturers, but the method we use is prank, so it's quite it's quite radical, but depends on the lecturer actually. Right, okay. And the second video is regarding the young man who teach his lecturers regarding on how to teach, because maybe some of the things that they have differences, but actually the way the man convey or deliver the message is quite rude. Actually, it's quite rude because he said it loudly in class and very rude. But the message that the young man delivered is, I think, is very clear. It's very clear, and what he concerned is about the future of the nation, because he said this is the future of our nation. So he's very concerned with the teaching environment and method in the class. But we don't know what is the things or methods that arise actually. So we just get this video, but we don't know what is the core problem that they are facing in the class. So
okay, about this video, it shows the nowadays the young people, they are disrespect to the elderly, and not just only in this video. It is also happen in surrounding us, that many people, especially the youth, that they have less respect to the old people, to their lecturers, and also some of their friends.
The first one, I can tell you, I mean, it's rather dramatic. You don't have to go. You don't have to do the way they did. They could have put in a nice way. You don't have to create all this just for the sake of saying happy birthday to your teacher. You can always say that, but I think that culture is absent in this university, right? It happened to me only once, not happy birthday, but they were really appreciative of what I did in the class. It was in media and politics class, right? So one day they organized something and they came to my office, said, "Sir, you have to come to the class today." I said, "Okay." And then I went in and they sort of had a banner, unfurled a banner, right? But not in this way. So that was a surprise. Okay. So what else? Yeah, that's
the second video. How about the second video?
Second video, I think, is a very serious thing. Here you see, students will trust their lecturers or professors, right? Whatever you call them. They will respect them so much that, and so long, they can show they have the understanding and the knowledge of the subject, right? Sometimes students may not get what they want, and they may react. And it also indicates that the system was not there to discuss their grievances against the lecturer, in this case the teacher, right? So I would respect students' opinion. You know, sometimes some of us think that students are students, what do they know? But that's not true. That's not true at all. I think that students do understand who is a good lecturer and who is a bad lecturer. And if the system doesn't take care of the bad lecturers, you get those kinds of incidents. And I'm sure you will agree with that. I'm pretty sure that I'm I've stayed here for a long time. I know. I have pretty much good idea about this. Students actually would only trust those lecturers who they respect as a person, and that person actually that respect comes from the students' command of the the knowledge about the subject.
The video is about the young generation reaction about respect and everything. So the first video show they were celebrating birthday, mixing
Okay.
boys and girls, which not allowed in Islam. That one I watched a video where you
It's from the private university in Selangor.
maybe private university is different from iium.
Yeah.
They don't practice mixing boys and girls. So the second video tu is about the boy lost respect, tak ada respect to the lecturer.
Dia macam nasihat lecturer dia.
Dan dia warning tu.
Dia kata lecturer dia mengajar duduk je. Tak mengajar betul-betul, tak diri. So dia macam kata
Boring
macam ni.
Dia
Dia
nak
macam like mengajar, dia ajar balik lecturer tu.
Maybe ada right lah, tapi cara dia lah.
So apa komen
In
kau?
front of the class tu You should see the teacher personally. Speak to her personally. What his opinion about the way she teach him. Instead of shouting around so many people.
Basically, respect is very universal values in various civilization or countries, nation state or culture. Respect is very high, or we can say that highest values in society. But it maybe depends on how respect is conveyed or delivered on one culture and one society, because we have different interpretation of respect.
You respect people, what their opinions, and also respect to the elders that they are more older than us. And also when you have your friends that have different opinion with you, you should if you do not agree with them, you should talk with them nicely, not disrespect, not saying something bad to him.
But I think respect is a two-way traffic.
I agree with that.
I mean, I should respect you and you should respect me. It's not the one-way thing. But sometimes, I don't know, sometimes more honors is actually given. We expect much more from the students, which is, I think is unfair.
It's like whether you are facing the old people or the young people, you have to respect other people because you want them to respect you. Respect is like showing good manners to others. Display.
Okay, 4 years in here, I have encountered some of the disrespectful situation, but not in my personal experience, but through others. I watch others person. Basically, like makcik dari bersih. So I have experienced that they are really work hard to clean our campus, but some of us did not appreciate or respect them as a humankind actually. So some of the person throw away the rubbish in front of them. So and when basically just small things. For example, as if we done our lunch or dinner or something like that, it is common sense actually. We just took our plate and put it on the proper place and clean our table. But they just make it very messy, and we just put it back to makcik dari bersih to clean it. And
So you think we need to help each other?
yes, we need to help each other. And if the makcik cleaner clean our table, we just say thank you. That's all. I think
Okay.
thank you is very small things or small words, but very have big impact
Right.
for them. Yeah, actually.
Okay.
So that's all.
Okay, I have encountered this disrespect, for example, bad words, and they also show facial that not
Expression.
facial appearance that not good to us. For example, sometimes student in iium they used to sit on the same place. So when I change my seat, they give bad words. They use high tone to me, and how can I say? If you want to say something, just say it very nicely, because sometimes bad words is not very good. And IUM they have the vision of virtue, good virtue, and all. But if you show it to us, I don't know how to say. It's not good.
Okay.
All the students are good.
Yeah, I always, you ask around and my students will tell you. I openly say that I've never seen such polite students in my life. You are so polite that you don't even ask questions in the class. That irritates me.
We always ask questions here instead of in the class.
In the class. So and that's because of politeness. You are too polite, and you are so polite that sometimes I will go over the hour, right? 1 hour, 25 minutes. Even when the students just sit idly by, so what the hell? Suddenly they get now. Oh, okay, I now understand. So that kind of politeness is not a good thing. You should tell your teachers, time is up.
Sometimes when the student come in, giving salam terus. So we just tell him should give salam. We are Muslim community.
Okay, right. My message is actually also for me. It's just reminder for me, myself, and to all my friends and colleagues and lecturers and all IOM community. So basically, we do need respect, and we do need to put it in the proper place. Respect and respect our roommate, friends, classmates, lecturers, colleagues, makcik cleaner, staff, and vice versa. They also have the responsibility to respect
My
us.
message is being respect, and respect to the other people is very important. We should not neglect that. And good manners is about considering the feeling of other people. Being respect if you being good to the other people, and the people will respect you. And also, it's a attitude of good attitude, that being kind of person that others will like you and respect you.
It's a two-way traffic, as I said earlier, right? And all of us are here as a community, and even if somebody does something wrong, there is always a way to deal with that. Either if students have serious complaint against any lecturer, they should go to the proper authorities. And the lecturers, we should keep in mind that you are like our children, right? For most of us, right? I have daughters like you, so I know when she was studying abroad, and your parents are concerned about you, so was I. So I think we should keep that in mind. Sometimes we lose sight of that fact, and lecturers should keep that in mind.
Speak in a nice way, and also wherever you go, you have to carry your good personality.
Praise, respectfulness, preserve dignity. Good manners is about considering the feelings of other people and being the kind of person that others will like and respect.